This is never easy. So, it's been a while since you guys have seen all this. Today, I wanted to start off this video with a bit more of a personal intro, where you guys can actually see me and see not just the voice, or not just hear the voice, but also see the person behind the content, you know? Actually humanize me a little bit. And that is pretty essential for today's video, because today we are going to be talking to Kekvin, who is one of the biggest HSR creators, and just one of the bigger gacha creators on the space, I think. And we're going to be talking about what his experience has been like being a content creator. Kinda how he got into it, and especially the negatives of it, and just the backlash and kinda troubles you have to deal with being big in this space, or even just being a quote-unquote good creator at all. It is something that's been bothering me a lot recently, and especially just the HSR community in general, because this Cyrene drama actually broke me, dude. I don't really care that much. I like to make fun of people for it, and I posted a video 100% to kind of give people shit. But there was a lot of people who were just genuinely violent hatred. Like, they just, I don't know. It's always weird because people seem to always forget, like, especially on the internet, that we are also people at the end of the day. Like, also that your opinion isn't better than mine. I mean, in some cases it definitely is. I'm not going to get into what those cases may be because haha politics, but yeah. People have just been very bad recently. And it's been especially bad for somebody as big as him. So today is kind of the start to a series that I'm going to be doing. I am going to be sitting down with a bunch of other HSR creators and just talking to them about their experience and the good, the bad, everything that comes alongside it. Because no matter what people may think, like, oh, you get paid to sit at a table and just play video games all day, this is not always the easiest thing in the world, and it's because of the people aspect of it, the personal aspect. There are numerous issues that can come up while just trying to do this as a job or even as a hobby. And people always overlook that because of the advantages that you can get by doing it. That's my purpose today, is I just want to talk about that, and I will be continuing to talk about that for quite a few more episodes. I've got quite a few planned, I've already asked a few people, and yeah. All in all, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys can kind of relate to this a bit more now that you can, like, see me and understand that, hey, I'm a human like you are. So don't call me slurs in the comments. Alright. For those of you who are serious HSR enjoyers, like only game enjoyers, you're not going to like this video, straight up. So hey, thanks for like the 2 minutes of ad revenue. You're free to leave if you want. But for most of you, I really hope you guys enjoy this. And yeah. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, viewers, so we are going to start off our talks for today with none other than Kekvin.
Hi. How you doing?
This is going to be such a day.
Say good!
No! Okay, you know what? Chat viewers. I need you to start breaking societal norms. If someone asks you how you're doing, don't just say good. Say anything else. Say anything else, don't say good.
And whatever. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking.
I am glad that you're doing good, though. I'm glad
Thank
that you're doing
you.
good. Alright, so we were obviously talking a little bit beforehand, and we're gonna focus first on just, I want you to just, you know, talk openly, honestly. Like, why do you do creation? Like, what got you into it, and then how did you get here?
Well, when I first started doing content creation, funny story. So I got into it originally because I was working a part-time job at a Swiss chalet, right? I'm making probably minimum wage, maybe a good, like, I'm Canadian, so like $15 an hour. I know that sounds like a lot. That's Canadian dollars. Canadian dollars ain't worth shit. So I'm making minimum wage working this job, and I'm spending all my money all my hard-earned dollars at 18 years old on this game, Genshin Impact. I was bad. I dropped probably $1,000 on like my first month playing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I realized very quickly, okay, I have a problem. And I'm somebody where I like to rework my problems, try to find ways to overcome them. So originally the reason for starting my channel was me telling myself, I'm going to make all this money back by playing your game and uploading it to YouTube. Because at the time it was COVID and Genshin was booming on YouTube. It was ginormous at the time. So that's originally how I started, was telling myself, hey, I'm going to make this money back. I started on guides. Guides were the biggest thing. I immediately had videos blow up. Literally my first video where I actually did commentary actually blew up. It got 17K. Then there on so forth. It was, I think I got my first 100K video within like I want to say my first like 3 months doing YouTube. I got my first 100K vid because again, Genshin, you could upload anything at the time and it would pop off immediately. So it was very easy to make content, and objectively bad content too. Your content didn't have to be good. My content, I look back on it now, I'm like, how did anybody watch this? Because I'm like a
crazy.
Yeah, I know. Like my most viewed video is the first episode of Polearms Only, which is like the challenge back in the day on Genshin. You do like these only accounts, and like I'm a squeaker. The editing's terrible. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. But it didn't matter back in the day because in Genshin, you could do anything and it would get views. Like literally anything. I think I'm so happy I got into content creation when I did, because I think anybody who's starting out now has a lot harder of a time.
Yeah.
But I kept going on Genshin I kind of dragged it out. Honestly, by the time I left Genshin, I started hating the game for a multitude of different reasons. But eventually I moved to Star Rail. Great decision. I still love the game, even with all its problems. And then now, I try to branch out a bit more. I've been doing more Woo content. I've been doing more doing bits recently on my channel, because I really want to branch out to other games. I want to make my channel more anime styled, like anime style games instead of just gacha games, which has been a career goal of mine recently. But no, main motivators right now are honestly, because being 100% real, I'd be screwed if this didn't work out. I was not gonna make it through college. Just being real.
No, that's fair. That's so real.
Saved my life.
Okay.
I dropped out of college the minute it started taking off on everything, bro. I was not going to make it through college. I'm self-report. I'm a bit dumb. I'm sure if you watch my content, you would get it. So yeah, no, content creation legitimately probably saved my life.
I mean, shit, that's fair enough. Like, I like how we were just having the discussion before this of like, oh yeah, I graduated with a psych major and a social
you're out
work
here
minor.
like with a psych degree.
Yeah,
whatever, man. Congrats. You're cooler than I am. I wish I had a psych degree. I wish I had a degree in anything. I got a degree in Honkai Star Rail, and it's not even really a degree. It's like, it's nothing. There's no job application where I write, and I like after content creation. It's not like I'm putting on my resume, yo, I was a Star Rail creator. They go, huh? What?
Yeah, that's when you just twist it a little bit, and it's like, oh yeah, I was a digital media expert for over 10 plus years. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. Yeah,
you twist it.
You just gotta twist it enough so that the boomers will see it and be like, oh my god, this guy was cooking. We need him on the team. Yep,
true. And you know what? Being a gacha creator also solved my problem of I spent too much money on gacha because obviously in the first month, I didn't really know what gacha was. Nobody did. Like when Genshin first boomed, you're like, oh, it's this cool anime game. Oh, and I can spend money to get characters. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I need all the characters. I was like a collector.
Yeah.
And so honestly, doing this also solved my problem. And as a content creator, advice to all other content creators out there, you can write it off as a tax deduction.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So even if you take it up as a side hobby, upload some videos on it, call it a job, make some money, and then you can write it off on your taxes. And then it's completely justifiable.
I love getting to spend money on the silly anime characters, and there's no negative repercussions.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, no, not at all.
Like, this is my job. This is actually essential to what I do.
Yep. For sure, it is.
Oh.
You need the new characters, and now I can even justify it too, because I'm like, well, I kind of gotta get Cyrene, or else how else am I gonna make videos on her, right? There's really no other options.
Exactly.
On this Cyrene, I'm gonna have to like, what content am I gonna have for the next month? There ain't nothing else coming out.
So, out of all of the people that we have in this little creator server that has been made,
yeah,
I would say probably you and me have like more similar-ish style of videos, but even then, you do a lot more gameplay than I do. So it's like your content is probably the most heavily based around what's going on in the game at that specific point.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, how stressful does that get specifically?
Uploading daily, or just like keeping up with like the meta of the games and stuff, and like keeping up with all the games? Kind
of both, because it's like you upload a bunch compared to the rest of us. Like, I'm the second highest person in that goddamn server, and I upload twice a week. Or it's like, or I think Rory might have me beat, maybe. I think.
Yeah.
But like,
well, you know, the big difference between all of this is gonna kind of make me sound like a dick, but I do it as a full-time job. Y'all do it part-time, I would presume. I don't think any of you guys are doing it full-time. Most of you guys are in college or do have a job, I would imagine.
I got bad news, Chief.
No, you're not doing it full-time. Really?
No, deadass I am. Cause
you're doing YouTube full. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
respect then.
Yeah, no, I legitimately just signed my new contract.
Oh snap! Okay, fair enough. Then I did not know that. I thought most of you were doing this part time. I thought
Kaneki, Catch, and Nim definitely are.
Definitely do it part time.
They definitely do.
Coda might do it full time. Coda probably.
I think Coda does. I think Coda is full time.
So yeah, when you do this full time, you have a lot more time, right? Like I probably work on average. I mean, I work like a normal work week. Like I probably work 40 hours a week if I had to estimate. The thing is, I work daily though.
Yes.
So it's like I probably do 6 to 7 hours a day. I usually start the mornings, wake up at 6, normal stuff. I start working at like 9, and I try to like, I basically, after I'm done all my stuff for the day, I try to like completely disconnect from the internet. So like, I'll shut down all my computers. I'll shut off my phone. I don't get no notifications past 5. So don't message me past 5, because I'm not doing. I do too much gacha, and then honestly, at some point you're just like, bro, enough, and it does get exhausting, because a lot of the times I realize that I think it actually makes me like the games less the more I talk about them. I feel like that's just a very natural thing though, to like, the more you cover something, the more you're gonna like. If I didn't have to log on and talk about Star Rail every day, comparatively to like the normal person who probably logs on 5 minutes, does their dailies, logs off, comparatively to me who logs on for 2 hours, records a video, edits a video, and is talking about the game for probably like an hour, 2 hours a day, burnout is naturally going to happen. It's honestly like an unavoidable.
Yeah.
And it's part of the reason I want to branch out too, because I think I am starting to get burnout on Star Rail, which I think everybody is, right? Like, yeah, content creators mask with the game. Honestly, I like what a lot of you guys are doing, because you're kind of bringing the scene back up, which I appreciate, which is part of the reason I made that server in the first place, because I realized very quickly that the Star Rail scene is dying, and we need more creators, bro, because there isn't enough of them, because the scene is just becoming more and more deteriorated of really good creators, because they're just simply quitting the game. I mean, that's all there is to it, because I think most of them are completely justified in that decision. You don't like the direction your game's going, you should quit. But I still enjoy Star Rail. I still think it's good. I don't mind the daily grind. The daily grind is fine. I get to sit down at a computer all day and play games and edit them. I have zero room to complain at all. I will never complain about my job, and if I do, you have free reign to tell me to shut up, because I have no right to complain. I could be doing lots worse things, lots and lots of worse things. So I'm frankly pretty happy in my position. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I can't think of another job I'd rather do more, to be honest. So I'm very happy doing what I do, and honestly uploading daily. It's really just that. You know what it is? Skill issue, man. I don't know what else to say. Skill issue.
You and your 3 presets going crazy right now.
Me and my 3 presets going zoom in, zooms out. My editing process, elite, man. It's crazy.
It's so funny. Like, that discussion actually broke Kaneki. That discussion that day 100% broke Kaneki. That was hilarious.
The thing is, editing, it does matter for views sometimes, but
Yes.
like, I don't know, like I got 2 100K videos this week that were videos that took me max an hour to make. And they were just like simple guide videos. So I don't think crazy editing can help your video. Like I think Catch and Code have a lot of videos that break into the algorithm because of how well they're edited.
Yes.
And I think the YouTube algorithm will recognize that. It's not always based on titles and thumbnails.
Yeah.
But it's not guaranteed, right? And I don't like investing 8 hours of my time into a video when there's a chance it doesn't break algorithm. I don't get as many views as I want. And then I feel like I invested time into something that just didn't really accomplish anything. Like I can't invest 8 hours into a video that's like going to get like 30K. That's just me personally.
No, I 100% agree with you. Because like my rationale personally is the fact that for me, the way I make my content, it's all like discussion based. It's all talking about current events, all that sort of stuff. And then sometimes I will do videos that are more like overarching. So recently I did a video all about like side grade characters.
Yeah.
So I made sure for that specific video, for my big scripted projects, I put in way more editing work because I specifically want those to perform a bit better. So there's a few of those where it's like, all right, well, these are taking me like a week plus or a week or so to make.
Yeah.
But for me personally, those are a bit more rewarding and they almost always perform well. Like most of my bigger scripted videos do get like a good amount more views than my average. But my average videos take like a day and a half to make.
Shit.
And that means that I can pump out like 2 to 3 a week if I wanted to. But what I do is I pump out 2 a week and then I start working on the ones for next week. So that way I have a bit of a buffer so that I can actually take a day off.
Yeah. Do you think you'd be able to like condense your time more? Like if you tried to like get them out faster and like put, I don't know, not necessarily less work, but just, I don't know, because your videos are like 40, 50 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time.
The most recent video I just made is 37 minutes.
Yeah, those are long videos. Like I haven't done a 37-minute in forever, but the discussions you have are very nuanced and very meta. They're not like, we're very different in the type of videos. Your videos are a lot more informative to the player than mine are.
Yeah, I like to go very in-depth and really try and cover like the specifics of a topic. But interestingly enough, you did a video recently talking about light cones in Star Rail. I have been wanting to make that video for literally 2 months, but I keep doing like different ideas instead because I think they're just going to be easier to talk about. Dude, I wanted to do that video I saw you do it and I'm like, I want to do this now so badly.
Yeah.
I want to do this so badly.
It's an important topic because Honkai
is.
Star Rail is getting terrible with light cones. It's an atrocious problem, and frankly, I don't think they're going to get any better. I think Honkai Star Rail is probably the most greedy gacha game that I've played personally. I don't play a lot of gacha games if I'm being real. I'm kind of a fraud if I'm being honest. I really only play the popular ones. So maybe there's a more greedy mobile gacha out there, but like among the ones I've played, it's definitely the most greedy. They try so hard to get you to spend money. And honestly, I think I said this yesterday. I said, if I were free to play, I'd quit. Straight up. I don't know how free to plays play. I don't get it. I straight up just don't get it at this point.
It is insane. And it's like we're locking consistent quality of life features behind Lightcone or behind Eidolons.
Oh, 100%.
That's what bothered me. Is that it was 100%
wanted you to get
intentional.
Sunday. They wanted you to get Sunday or the E1 to spend money, 100%. That was the only thing they cared about. And it's the same thing with Cyrene and why they're locking her E2, right? It's just to make money. And it's also the reason they ran the bow event. I saw a really good comment that said, this is the reason. So what they're trying to do is they take a beloved character, lock her E2, and then incentivize you even more to pull E2 by doing this bow event. So you get the special picture frame and it's like her and Trailblazer getting all kissy and love and all that. And now you have so many reasons to go for E2. One, it unlocks everything for her. It just makes her 10 times better.
Yep.
You get free stuff with it.
Yep.
And it's just, and they're like, well, for $200, you get all this stuff. Look at this. So they're trying so hard to incentivize you to just spend like, I think it's like 300 USD on the game.
I believe so.
It's just ridiculous. And by the way, that's like 600 Canadian. Sorry, I have to emphasize how bad the Canadian to USD transfer is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew it wasn't great. That sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Especially the fact that they're doing it with this specific character, who is probably one of the most beloved, if not the most beloved Hoyoverse character of all time.
Yeah.
They've done it very intentionally, which is the most annoying part, is that you're using people's love of this character against them. That's like, that pisses me off a lot. But at the same time, it's like, it's still like a good character. And then it is a character who helps probably the most beloved cast we've had in Star Rail so far, because of just the amount of time that we've had to get to know them, the length of these stories and all that.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy?
rough.
It's going to work.
It's going to 100% work. It's going to
work. That's the thing. There's like nothing like you can do about it. We're going to see those gacha revenue charts in like a
100
couple
mil.
months.
100
and it's going to be 100 mil.
Easy 100 mil.
100%. 100% it will be. It's going to work, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Because I don't even think most of the amount of reach we have as like individuals is so minimal in like the grand scheme of things. Like the most of like you can only talk about it so much and reach so many ears. Like even with like my video, I think it had like 50K views, only like probably like 30% made to the end, so that's like 20,000 people. Where the game has like hundreds of millions of players. Most of them are in like China. They don't even care. Maybe they care. I don't know.
Who will not watch these fucking videos? Like, let's be so for real. Like, they have an entirely different... Not only that, but there's an entirely different culture over there about what it's like to play these games. Is just like... the way I remember... So, Catch and Ruri had this conversation, and it was the funniest shit ever. Americans see an E0 S1 character, and it's a Lamborghini. In Asia, if you do not have an E2 S1 of your primary support, you're a fucking thrower, and that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
You must spend money. You must support your favorite game.
Like, if you don't spend to get this E2 S1, you're dog shit. You're bad. Like, what are we talking about?
Quit the game,
here?
Man.
Literally. Like, what are we doing? Oh my. All right. So, I feel like that covers like that first half of the conversation. So now, the other thing I wanted to talk about today is that I mentioned this before, where I also really want to hear about, like, kind of the downsides and a lot of the negatives of, like, content creation, and specifically for you, because you are not only the largest person in that server of creators, you're also just one of the largest creators overall in this space.
Oh, thank you.
And
I mean, it's an objective fact, but thank you.
It's an objective fact, but also you earned it. Like, you worked hard.
Thank you.
But that's the thing, is that I myself made a video that was literally titled "The HSR Community is Awful." Yeah. Where it was essentially just like 20 minutes of me calling out the entirety of the internet, yes, but also specifically this community being fucking ridiculous. And a lot of it is to do with the meta players, which is an audience that you are overly familiar with.
I don't know why they watch me. I don't get it, but they do.
Yeah. Yeah, they they could just not watch, but no, they choose to watch. And then the shit like our PvP session happens. This is what I was going to talk about earlier, and I decided to like save it for this conversation. I went back to watch your POV because I wanted to see like what was going on while I was laser focused on my fucking Bailu run. I wanted to see what was going on your perspective. Dog, your fucking community, like the people who appear in your live stream would make me want to kill myself, like dead ass. Like, you have one of the most insufferable bases of people I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, every single one of them should actually go get a fucking girlfriend, a boyfriend, a job. Like, holy shit. I cannot describe how infuriated I was just reading your comment section.
I will say some of it. I do bring some of it on myself by rage baiting so much, which I do. So some of it I bring on myself. Yeah. But at some point, you do got to realize that the amount of backseaters I have in my comments, I had these before. Like, like people don't realize 90. I say rage bait a lot, like I do it a lot. 99% of the time, I'm not rage baiting, unless it's like me talking shit about Shribby, which is obviously a joke. But 99% of the time, I'm just playing the game the way I know how. I don't think about, oh, I need to use this move to get this action going to do this ult, and I need to do these actions in cohesion. I'm just clicking buttons. Because it's a game where that's all you need to do is click one of 4 buttons, one of 6 buttons. I'm not thinking that far ahead. And that's just my style of gameplay. You may play the game a different way, and I think that's fine. But I think it's really weird when you get these people who come into your comment sections and backseat your gameplay to an insufferable amount. I've got to a point, because I think I have, I'm not even kidding you. I could probably just pull it up now. How many bans I have on my comment, how many people I've hidden. I love the YouTube hidden feature because it doesn't it doesn't tell people that they're banned, so they can still comment, but just nobody will see it.
Let
me check how many people I've hidden.
I love that shit. Like,
oh, it's so good.
I can just permanently get rid of you, and you can never do anything to me afterward. Oh, it's amazing. We'll love it. Love it.
It's probably over 300 people, like 350, 400 probably. I've removed. Yeah, that's around the number if I had to guesstimate. And yeah, it's bad. It's been a problem in my community for a long time, and I've gotten to the point where like I can't even be bothered with it anymore. So anytime I upload a gameplay video of me on Star Rail, I just won't even read the comment section. Like, I could moderate it and try to get these people out of here, but it's such like a nuanced discussion because there's people who are trying to give legitimate advice, but they don't realize how they come across, like very condescending or just rude. Yeah. And then there's the people who are like in the screenshot I sent you, which are just straight like, bro, get a life. Yeah. Like there's no real line between what they understand is like normal and not normal to do in a comment section. And so I've kind of given up on reading them. I don't read Honkai Star Rail gameplay videos. I've actually been a lot more active in my comment sections. Yeah. On my Do at Night Abyss videos, because that community's been great. They've like given me actual, like anytime I upload a video, they say, hey, by the way, this is something you might not have known. I'll go, oh, cool, man. That's awesome. But with Star Rail players and the community I've grown, where it's just like, you're shit at the game, kill yourself. Okay, they don't say that. That would get filtered out, but it's comments where it's just like they don't actually like attempt to give advice. They just say you're bad, you're trash. There's almost nothing to be done about it, because this is the kind of community that I realize that I've unknowingly fostered through like years of Star Rail creation. Yeah. And I've kind of even played into it to a point, because I think that's something when like I even said this at like some point, when you have a problem with something, like when the amount of people tell me, oh, Kekvin, all you do is rage bait, you're rage baiting all the time. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to play into it more, because you're not like, what am I going to do, right? Sit here and tell you, no, I'm not rage baiting. No, you got it all wrong. It's like, they like nobody wants to hear the reality. They just want to believe what they want to believe. And so instead of trying to disprove people, I just play into it, which probably breeds it even more. Yeah. Which kind of sucks. I shouldn't have done it. I've kind of stopped recently. Yeah. Or at least I'm attempting to stop. I would say that's my biggest problem with at least the Star Rail community. I think Genshin was actually better at it. Genshin just had more weirdos. There was a lot of weirdos in the Genshin community. But I was still bad at that game too. I'm telling you, no matter what, if you're in my community, there's no game I'm going to play where I'm going to be objectively good at it. You just kind of got to get over it and accept it. If you don't, because I don't even understand either, right? Like, these people are like, I can't stand Kekvin. He plays so bad. He's so bad at the game. But then the thing is, they keep coming back and they leave the same comments every time. So it's like, bro, if you don't like me, just don't watch me, bro. There's good content creators out there. Go watch like Mr. Pokey or something, man. I don't know. You just want to watch somebody who's good at the game. There's content creators who are good at the game. I'm just not. It is what it is.
Like, for fuck's sake, just go watch Zero Cycle content. If that's what you want, like, you know, yeah, I know. You just go watch Zero Cycle content.
People will like lose your mind. Like, the thing is, I can beat all of the game. I can 3-star absolutely everything. I don't have any E6 characters other than Sparkle, but I'm gonna be real. I E6'd her. I love her. Yeah. 1, she's my favorite character, and 2, her E6 sucks. Let's just be real. Her E6 makes her as good as an E1 Shribby.
Yeah,
so like it doesn't really change much.
It really does not do much.
It doesn't do anything. I'm not even that big of a whale, to be honest. So I have a very honest account. And the thing is, I can beat everything in the game. And like, if I can get all the rewards, who cares?
True.
Who actually cares? If I can beat everything, why does it matter if I get a 22 cycle or a 28 cycle? It just doesn't matter objectively. We all earn the same rewards. We're all the same person at the end of the day. You don't get you don't have a bigger dick than me because you 0 cycled and I 5 cycled. Maybe you do. I don't know.
But that's the thing. We don't need to know that information. That information does not matter. Like, it doesn't pertain to the game or the experience at all.
No, it doesn't. I will say, though, I do think it's probably over-exaggerated. Like, I don't want to think it's like a big portion of my community. Because, like, I get like 30, 50K views a video. And I do think it is the vocal minority.
Yeah.
So it's not like a large portion. I just want to make it clear. I don't think it's absolutely everybody. But as a content creator, and I think this is just normal for people in general, is you're always going to pick out the bad things among the good things. Like 10 people can say, oh, you're the greatest person in the world. And then the 11th person will say, oh, you suck. And you're going to be like, oh, that person says I suck. Oh. So it's just kind of human nature to kind of always see the bad and kind of vent out the good a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's 100% accurate. The other day, I legitimately caught myself doing that, where I was scrolling through comments on, I don't remember what video it was, but I was scrolling through comments. I noticed that there was one comment that was overwhelmingly nice, and then there was one comment that was overwhelmingly mean. So on the nice comment, I literally just go, "Aw, thanks," with a little exclamation point. Then on the mean comment, I call this guy a dog shit loser. Like,
bro, I wish I could do that. I should.
You should. There's no negative repercussion, because it's like, oh, what are they gonna do? Report your channel? That one guy?
No.
Yeah, him and what fucking
not.
army? Him and what fucking army?
No,
like,
you're right.
You want to talk shit to me? I'm gonna call you what you are, you fuck ass virgin. Like, shut the fuck up.
I personally, I don't get in arguments with commenters. Like, I'll reply once, but I'll never reply
exactly.
twice. If you send a dumbass comment, I say, oh, you're stupid, and then you have some rebuttal, I'm not going to reply to the rebuttal.
And that's when you block them. That's when you
That's when you get rid of them.
So you get the last word, and then they can't do shit to you. It's hilarious.
Yeah, no. And then they're just gone. Well, the thing is, they just make alts. Like that guy whose comment I sent you, he just made an alt, and then it came back in my chat. Been meaning to ban his alt. I don't know why I haven't.
Okay, so hold on. Me and editing, flash this on the screen. Look at this shit! It literally starts with Kekvin's issues, and then there is this has got to be at least like 25 timestamps.
The thing is, this is, by the way, this is just one example. There's at least, I've seen this comments like this at least 10 times minimum. I'd probably have more screenshot on my computer if I could find them. Because I find these comments so irritating.
Like,
and funny at the same. They're also really funny.
Like, it's funny because you have to be such a level of fucking delusional to do this, and also to think that you as the creator give a flying fuck. It's hilarious.
Oh, I know. To think, like, actually people like legitimately, like, I'm gonna read that and go, oh, right, I didn't use the Kafka alt there. Gosh darny, man. I wish I had done that.
You're gonna see this and be like, God damn it, I'm so bad. I need to kill myself. Like, no,
need to get better.
No, that's not what's happening here. We're gonna literally point and laugh at you because you're that crazy. Like,
I know. I also feel like if I got better at the game, I'd be less entertaining. I feel like it's more. I also just want to establish I'm not bad at the game for entertainment. I'm just bad because I don't care. But I also feel like if I was good at the game, I go into an MOC, I go, okay, heard of alt, boom. Okay, I 30 cycled, next stage, heard of alt, okay, video over. Bye guys, thanks for watching, and be like a 5-minute video. It's just not entertaining, my personal opinion. No. I don't find people, again, this is to each their own. You might find this content entertaining, and if you do, I encourage you to go watch that content. Yeah. But I don't personally find content entertaining where if they're doing like an MOC showcase or something where they just go in, know absolutely everything, and then just demolish it. Unless it's like a zero cycle or something. Some of the zero cycles are cool. I don't care
Exactly.
to do them, but some of the
Exactly.
people who do it, like respect. I wouldn't put in the time to do that. So you know what? Fair play to all of them, man.
So that whole thing with just community and all that, I think it's fair. Because, like, yeah, you do a little, you know, you do a little bit of trolling every now and
I
then.
I will
do a
say
bit of
I
trolling.
have some of it coming. I can't say none of it is justifiable because I do a ton of trolling.
Mhm.
Because it's just kind of like who I am as a person, and I have a hard time not trolling.
Yeah.
When I see something dumb, I gotta put it on blast. When I see somebody glazing Honkai or freaking the Hoyo verse, I gotta, you know, do the 2-hand.
Yeah,
blast.
you know, I get you.
Yeah, like you got it. Like sometimes it's just who I am. I am a bit of a troll, so I will say you are somewhat justified in trolling me back, but you do like it's a little different when it's like 20,000 commenters versus like me doing it on a video. I think it's a little.
No,
The comments, I
it
will
absolutely
say, I
is.
am pretty unaffected by it, bro. I was in the Genshin community. I got some of the weirdest message in the Genshin community. So honestly, Star Rail, it's not even like half as bad as the Genshin community was, if I'm being completely real. Genshin was worse because it was just all children. It was all like infant babies. And you would get the weirdest message and you would think to yourself, oh, this person is 15 and messaging me this. Oh my gosh. And then I don't even know. I think I usually just blocked everybody. I blocked everybody. I have a problem where I just leave all my DMs open, which I should not do. But yeah, Star Rail community, I will say, is at least better than Genshin community because Genshin community was just weird. Just straight up. They would just send like sexually charged messages and shit.
That's
And-
horrifying.
Yeah, I know it's bad. And then with at least Star Rail, it's just backseating. Really, the backseating is the biggest problem that I can think of. I can't even think of another one that really bothers me that much.
No, I think that's 100% the biggest issue that exists in this community is just like backseating. And then this is a problem that I have that I will, like, whenever I do my own mini segment, I'll probably talk about this extensively.
Mhm.
It was what you were talking about earlier. People who understand this game at a high level are either like, I don't even know how to, they're either all like ADHD gremlins or they just, none of them, and I mean none of them. I've met like maybe 2 who have actual functioning fucking social skills. And
Oh yeah, the people who play the game at the highest level,
yeah,
like
they
zero
piss me
cyclers and
off
stuff. Yeah.
so bad because it's like, this was a problem that we had in my community recently. This girl was very upset. We were trying to help them improve their Acheron. And we were talking about, like, because they were running Fugue Acheron. And we wanted to try and explain, like, oh, yeah, that's not really the best. So they were asking, oh, how else can I improve my Acheron? And I go, do you have Pela? They go, no, I don't have Pela built yet. And I go, yeah, that's probably going to be a bit rough until you can actually, like, you know, get a functioning Pela. Because they were running Fugue and I think it was Fugue Sunday or something like that. Which Sunday as an Acheron partner is perfectly fine. And then they're planning to get Cypher, I believe, so it'll all work out. But so I said, like, yeah, you're probably not getting much better unless you get Pela. And this person was just upset because people kept telling them, oh, get Pela, use Pela, and they didn't fucking understand why to use Pela. Like, they were very upset about it. So I then spent probably the next 10 minutes explaining, like, okay, so the reason Pela is helpful over, like, Fugue specifically, Pela she has the 40% defense down on her ultimate, and that can stack with, like, a good light cone to do, like, more defense down. It's super easy to spam it because Pela doesn't have a super high energy cost, and really, you can build her to be a lot faster in most cases because you don't need any other break stats. You just need effect hit rate and speed, whereas with Fugue, in most cases, you want her break effect stat to be higher. So
Yep.
I spent like 10 minutes explaining that because I'm like, this person was genuinely upset, so I explained that, and then afterward they go, okay, thank you very much, that makes a lot of sense. This other person in the server who I don't even want to call them out because they're perfectly fine. Like, they are usually very helpful. But yeah, they had just told them use Pela and didn't explain why at all. And that's the type of shit that pisses me off, is that these are the same, like, that's the type of people you'll also get in the comments but they have even less social skills, even less social awareness because they don't care about you as a person at all. Like you are you are the robot machine making the content. That's all you are.
For
so
sure.
They will just come at you, no social skills, no nothing, saying, you're fucking dog shit. This is why you need to do this. You need to do this. I remember when like 15 people told me to turn on action value because I didn't have it on.
I don't even know what that is. You could turn off action value?
Awesome! Exactly! Literally it. It's like,
straight up.
Oh.
What is that? You could turn it off?
I didn't even... Is it on by default? Because I didn't think I turned it off, but I don't know.
I have no idea.
Either way, people were yelling at me, please, for the love of God, turn it on. And I'm like, okay, fine, I get it. Jesus. And notice, none of them ever said why to turn on action value. None of them said why. Commenters
are usually like one. They're not really usually writing like paragraphs. They're usually writing like two words, 3 words, maybe like a 5. 5 words sometimes.
And if you get past 2 sentences, it probably means they're saying how much they hate everything about you. In most cases.
Not every time. Well,
sometimes it can be nice things. Sometimes they'll go past 2 sentences and it's like, man, your videos have really been like an inspiration to me. You've been really helping me out as I learn the game. And it's like, those are the ones that, those are the overwhelmingly nice ones that I'm like, aw, yay.
That's sweet.
I did something good.
Though you get those every once in a while.
Yep, that's exactly it. It's just like every once in a while get something like that, and it kind of reminds you like, okay, there are people who genuinely do still want the help, or do still genuinely like really desire the content that I offer, and it's not just this little echo chamber that I'm in.
Oh yeah, you know the other big problem I have is with elitists, which I think is kind of what you're getting at. There's like the 0 cycle elitists who like, oh, you can't 0 cycle, die.
Yeah.
And then I've had problems recently with whale elitists who I think I showed you this, but I got this comment, and this has got to be one of the dumbest comments I've ever read. This is up there with one of these stupid. I'm sending it to you now.
Yep. Thank you.
This is up there with one of the dumbest comments I've ever read. It reads, catering to the paying customers isn't going into the wrong direction. If you are still a free-to-play after almost 3 years, you don't deserve anything but the bare minimum. The game isn't planning on expanding anymore, so the value of you simply playing the game is worth less and less. There's no point in grandstanding about how there should be equality in between the paying and non-paying player base. And by the way, in this comment, they accuse me of grandstanding for free-to-plays, which is really funny. I'm a whale. I've spent like thousands of dollars. Like, what are you on about? Dog. I can't grandstand for free-to-plays. I'm not one.
Dog, I'm going to be so for real. This person actually deserves to be executed on a cross. This might be the single dumbest thing I've ever read in my entire life.
Oh, I know.
You sent it the other day. You sent it into chat the other day. I actually put my hand on my head holding my phone, and I just stood there for about a minute looking at this shit, going, I cannot believe what I'm reading. How inept are you at life itself? This is what you believe.
Well, the reason I pinned it is so that the replies would eviscerate him, and luckily the comment had like an 86 replies, and the community eviscerated this guy. So
good.
Luckily, we're all good.
Good.
Yeah, that's why I pin comments like that. It's just so intelligent people, because I can't be bothered to go back and write in a paragraph long comeback.
Yeah,
I could. It's not that hard, but it's funnier when I get like 80 people in the community to do it.
When the boys roll up and beat this guy's ass.
When the boys roll up. It could just be rage bait, though. To be fair, they could just be people trying to rage bait in the comments. There's tons of people like that, which, again, is a problem. Yeah, you better not talk to me about story. I ain't nothing.
No, that's
I'm
so
a
fair.
Story skipper.
That's so fair. But
and that's the other reason the community doesn't like me, is because I skip the story, and I feel justified.
You don't make story content!
Oh, I know. And they still get mad. I don't even comment on the story. I don't say it's bad. I don't say it's good. I just say I skip it, and that still upsets people. Like, you're a Star Wars YouTuber. You should watch the stories. Like, no, I don't play. The reason I don't play gacha stories in entirety, I don't play any gacha stories besides Wuwa, and even Wuwa, I haven't done their latest one yet. I'm very disconnected from gacha stories as a whole.
Yeah.
For a couple of reasons. One, I'm a YouTuber and I got to make videos as fast as possible. I don't have time to go through your 8-hour story. I got to get to the content, get it out there as fast as possible. 2, they're endless stories. They don't have conclusions. And I've made a promise to myself that I'm only watching stories with conclusions, which is kind of a weird promise, but I hate stories that don't have an ending. It's my biggest problem with anime, movies, TV shows, and games as well. So if a game doesn't have an ending, I'm just not going to play it. And the problem with these gacha games is they're like endless stories, right? Because they got to make a new story every patch. So you're never going to get a conclusion to your story that feels good or like releasing, like, oh, finally it's over. The conclusion, yes. Like, what's the conclusion of Star Rail? You're probably not getting it for another 10, 15 years. Like, I'm fine waiting, but
yeah,
I just don't think with gacha games you're ever going to get a conclusion because they keep having to put out patches over and over and over again until like the end of time. Like, yes, freaking Traveler will eventually meet his sister, and I don't know the lore of Genshin anymore, but that might happen eventually. But even after that, they're still going to have to make story content. So no matter, like, you're still going to have to keep up with it after that. And they're going to make like impactful story content because it's not just going to be filler after the end of the Genshin story, I would assume. So that story could go on for years. It could go on until you die. Ain't nothing affect me no more. I'm on phase for the most part.
These fucking
until I get
bozos.
Unless I get it, like, I don't know. I think the most I ever got attacked was for that, I want to say, oh, you know what it was? No, I know exactly what, you won't know about this, but back in the Genshin days, early Genshin days, I attacked this creator who was, for lack of a better term, a lolicon.
Oh!
I hate those people.
Okay.
Yeah, and I straight up hate those people. But the problem is, that community is so big.
Yep.
It's ginormous. So that video got, I think it was a 100K view video. I think it had a 40% dislike ratio, if I remember correctly, in the comments.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's actually one of the most truly shocking things. I don't like getting into the intricacies of it because, frankly, it's a little bit of a gray area and it's a very hard topic to talk about because it has a lot of nuance to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, without getting into it, yeah, that's probably the most hate I've ever got in my career was probably that video. And frankly, I'm not even mad that people hated it. The people who disliked it, I wouldn't want in my community anyways. You know what I mean?
Yep. Completely.
I'm happy they're not a viewer.
That.
Good. I don't want them here, quite frankly. I'm glad they don't watch my content. Other than that, it's just like stupid stuff. Like that was probably the most serious thing. Other than that, it's just stupid stuff like me calling a Noxa bad and then people getting upset.
That was so fucking dumb.
It was dumb.
Like, there's no... I cannot believe you had to issue an apology post for that. Like...
Bro, I think I lost 200 subs on that video.
What?
Yeah. And it was the most obvious joke of all time. It was the most obvious... I eventually deleted the apology because I felt stupid as fuck for making it afterwards because I realized how unserious it was and how seriously everyone took it. So I just deleted my apology. I'm like, what am I even sorry for? Am I sorry for anything? No. So why'd I make an apology? And that's what I realized after a little. I'm like, why the heck am I making this apology? Because I ain't sorry for nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't feel sorry. But I'm a Canadian, so I feel inclined to apologize to everybody for anything. That's my problem. I'm too Canadian. Canadians apologize for everything.
You have a good soul. Unfortunate in the YouTube sphere.
I know. It really is.
That's the real meta strat, just be a fucking heartless asshole.
Bro,
that's
crazy.
The big play.
It's the most obvious AI-generated script, which I used for the first minute of that video. And then, you know, I played the voice call between me and Kaneki. He yells at me for wearing aviator glasses, and I scream at him to shut up.
Oh my god, I remember
And I played that within the first minute of the video. And people still took it seriously, like I was dead ass. Obviously, it was a joke. And it's funny, because I've made that type of video before, but apparently the Anoxa fans are a lot more
vicious,
dedicated than the Tribi fans are.
Dude, you could say that you don't want sorry, this is gonna be unbelievably crude. You could say that you don't want, like, if you don't want a Nexa to, like, stick it up your ass, you're fucking wrong and you're a horrid person. Like, straight up. That's how it feels sometimes.
You're homophobic now for not thinking
literally that you deserve to die because you do not want to service my glorious king. Like, please go fuck yourself, genuinely. like And again,
man.
it's not all Anexa fans. Because, like, I have Anexa fans in my Discord. And, okay, well, they're not normal. But they're not that bad. But, like, it's a lot to do with just the shill and the way that characters are marketed and come out. People feel so hurt if you don't support their glorious character who wasn't the focus of the patch, because it was the Casterus patch, not the Anexa patch.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of schizos, parasocials who believe like they are in a relationship with the character. Even if they're somewhat sarcastic, they'll defend it to like a unbelievable degree.
I think we're good to call it. That was I feel like we covered everything. That was a very good conversation. That's like...
It was a good convo.
Like, that was exactly what I wanted from this. I'm gonna be honest. That was
bitch and whine about comments for like 30 minutes.
Yes, legitimately. That's legitimately what I wanted. Like, we got the good, we got like your overall experience, and then we got like the reality of what it is to make content, which is, for you especially, these fucking imbeciles. Alright, well, thank you very much for taking the time to do this today. I really do appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. And, yeah. Kind of an abrupt video ending, but hey, that's life. I really hope you guys ended up enjoying this. It was a lot of fun for both me and Kevin, so I really do think that this is going to be a really fun video series to make. I got plenty more good videos coming out soon, and especially more of these types of videos, so I will see you guys then. Bye-bye!